do a camera trick? Like, does it look much bigger if I do it like this? Nothing's happening. Getting. Alright. Okay, I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with this yet, so this part might come first before I show you a little bit of Thursday night whenever I was about to go see Aladdin for the first time at 9:15. It was the day before the movie came out, but our theater had it, so I had to go see it. I went to see it by myself, selfishly, I know. I just didn't want any interruptions, or Daddy, can I get a snack, or I have to go to the bathroom, or any of that kind of stuff. So I went to see it by myself. But so here's a quick intro to that if I decided to put this part in first. And now let's rewind a few days to Thursday afternoon, May 23rd, when I kind of did a vlog before I was going to see the movie, because I want to put my initial thoughts out. So I'm going to get a couple of those in, and then we will jump back ahead to today, right now, Saturday, 3 o'clock. This is my review and reaction to the new 2019 Disney Aladdin live action remake. Hey, how you doing? It's Eric. So what I want to do today, I want to do something a little bit different. I've never done one of these before, and honestly, because I don't really ever have a need to do them. I mean, I see Disney movies when they come out, but I haven't ever really felt the need to do a reaction movie. But I am going to do one for this one because it's for Aladdin. And Aladdin is my favorite animated Disney movie. So this movie has big shoes to fill for me because I absolutely love the animated version. Will Smith as the genie is obviously a big thing in this movie, so we're gonna go into that and see how he does in this role. I'm excited. So I downloaded the soundtrack as soon as it came out. I actually pre-ordered it. But before we go any further, if this is your first time seeing a vlog by me, my name's Eric. I am a vlogger here in Hershey. I'm a dad. I like to do kind of vlogs, and I like to do stuff in amusement parks. We're big Disney people. We like to showcase all those things, and of course fun things that go on around in central Pennsylvania. If you like what you see so far, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate the like buttons as well. So, and definitely leave a comment, because I love comment engagement. So, and I will always comment back as long as I'm available to get to a computer or my phone to do so. Get connected with us here, and hopefully you'll like the other vlogs and stuff that we put out. But just a little brief history before I actually see the movie tonight. I just want to do a quick part of this vlog today. I don't see the movie tonight until 9 p.m. I have been waiting for this movie from the moment they announced it. I know originally there was an idea or a concept that the movie was going to be called Genies, and that it was kind of going to be like one of those Maleficent movies where it was more about a different character in the story than it was about the main character. But somewhere in the works of everything, they just decided to go with a straight Aladdin remake, and I'm very happy about it. So here are my pre-thoughts on the movie, just from seeing the trailers and the different commercials that have been out about it already. Number one, of course, it visually looks amazing. So there's a lot of aspects of the original animated film that now we're able to see in a real setting or live action setting. That's gonna be exciting. Cave of Wonders, of course, is gonna be phenomenal, I'm sure. This is just me pre-judging by what I'm seeing. Again, I'm seeing a lot of color, especially in the Prince Ali sequence. When he's riding into Agrabah to present himself as Prince Ali to Princess Jasmine and the Sultan. It looks really cool. It looks great. I know it's kind of like there's not so much flashy magical things happening in the trailers, and I'm sure that's for a reason. I know we've only seen a little bit of the Friend Like Me sequence as well, but I'm excited to see all the CGI. I don't care about CGI. I know everybody's kind of like, it's CGI, it's not really real, blah, blah. You know what, it looks real, and it looks like it's actually happening there in a real live action sequence, so I'll take it. I don't care. Looks great. I'm also very excited for, of course, the music in Aladdin, because that was a huge reason why I loved the original animated feature. That's all I have on it right now. I don't want to talk about it too much because I want it to be about the reaction after the movie. So I'm going to see it tonight. I'll take my camera and I'm going to do like a little bit of vlogging right outside the theater before I go in. Say it's Thursday, May 23rd. The movie comes out worldwide tomorrow, May 24th. Our theater has it tonight, so that's why I'm going. I can't not go see it. And I'm going to see it alone. I love my kids. I love my family, but I can't have any distractions. I need to see this movie by myself in its entirety without having to get up to go to the bathroom, getting something to eat, somebody asking me a question about what's going on with this and that, blah, blah. I just want to see it with my favorite animated movie, so I'm taking this one time to go see this movie by myself. And that's all I have to say about that. So we will check in later once we watch the film tonight at 9:15. All right, see you guys. It would figure that since I tried to get here early that I'm now stuck in traffic. More like construction, because this summer they rerouted like us all the way through this neighborhood to get back across the street. And I'm literally across the street from the movie theater, but I'm stuck at a red light. The movie theater's right over there. It's like right there. So here I am waiting at this light. Oh, the turn green, yay, bye. I'm here, I'm going in. We got a poster. I don't see a poster because it's not really out yet. It's happening. Okay guys, so this is the second part of the vlog. We are now back and it is Saturday. It's 2 days later actually than I went to see it. I went to see it on Thursday. I am finally ready to give my thoughts and reaction to the new Aladdin movie. First things first, I want to say there's going to be no spoilers here. I'm not going to give away any hints to the movie as far as storyline or who does what or how this happens or anything like that. Just a little glimpse into how things have changed a little bit. Nothing major that if you are going to see it, I'm not going to ruin anything for you because I would hate that if somebody did that for me, so I'm not going to do that, all right? No spoilers. I also think that while I'm doing this, I want to put some pictures up in the corner, so I think I might just shift myself so that I don't have to keep like editing shift, but I can still kind of give my thoughts and then put a picture bubble right here of what's going on, what I'm talking about in that moment. Okay, first things first. Let's go right from the beginning. It was a little bit different in the beginning than it is in the original. In the original animated feature, we know that we are introduced to the peddler guy who is setting up the story for us about a dark night whenever Jafar takes the first thief to the Cave of Wonders and tries to get him to go in to steal the lamp. It's a little bit different than that. That part is still infused in there, but it happens very quickly. There's one difference that I saw that I kind of liked, and it also sets up for stuff later. Of course, the big question is, how did Will Smith do as the genie? I'm not going to give you any hints into what I think about Will Smith's role in the genie and what he does differently and all stuff like that. I just want you to know, this is what I've been telling other people. If you go into it expecting Will Smith to do Robin Williams' job, you're going to be very disappointed. Will Smith as the genie is Will Smith going in to do Will Smith's job as the genie. You can't compare. They're two very different people. They bring two completely different styles to the genie, but the comedy is there, I will say that. The music is there, I will say that as well. I thought he did a great job at portraying the character that he was hired to do. Some other quick things about the original film that are different than the one that I just saw this week. There's some storylines that are blended, especially in the beginning, that kind of help the story move along a little bit more quickly. I know another big focus that people are looking at is, of course, the main characters, because that's always where everybody's going to go first. Mina Massoud and Naomi Scott, they were wonderful. I think they had great chemistry together on set, and I think they kept it part of the original characters of Aladdin and Jasmine in their portrayal in the story. But individually and together, they both do really well with their parts. Let's talk Jafar. There was some buzz when the first trailers came out for this Aladdin movie that the Jafar didn't seem as interesting enough as the original Jafar in the animated classic. Let's think about something this way. So, animation has an opportunity to really over-dramatize a character, even in the way they look, in the way they act, how they relate with others, even a lot more so than having a human person in a real live-action movie would do. That's what animation is, right? Animated. Hey, animated. Got it. Okay. When you put a person in a role, in a villain role, I think it's even more difficult into having to fulfill that, especially what we've seen in Disney films. Like when villains are very, very dark, very creepy kind of people that are meant to be that way, of course, and it's just physically how they look and the way they say things. So when we think of Jafar, we think of very long-faced Jafar, very sinister, very evil Jafar who was kind of in it for himself. This Jafar is more human. So when you get a sinister side of his face or a sinister look on him, you're looking at a person as opposed to an animated character who's much more developed and animated. People were concerned that he wasn't enough for his role. I gotta tell you people, there are points in this movie where Jafar is very intense, and you'll see it and you will appreciate it and you'll be like, oh. So, yes. I think he does a great job. Marwan Kazari, who plays Jafar, has a really difficult task in making a character who is very human in the movie display a very sinister side to himself, and I think he does very well with it. Like I said, there are some intense moments for him, and he gets it. He nails it. There are some new characters introduced into the storyline who are actually very crucial to points in the storyline later. No spoilers, so I'm not going to say anything more about that, but they're neat, and I'm glad that they were introduced. They add a different element to the story, and it kind of pulls it all together from the very beginning to the very end. The role of the Sultan is a very more serious role. I know in the animated feature, of course, he was this little jolly guy who was very happy and liked toys and that kind of thing. No, the Sultan in this movie is very serious, and rightfully so. He obviously loves his daughter very much and has her best interest in mind, has the best interest of the people of Agrabah in mind, and really rules as king. Alright, you didn't think I was going to get through this without talking about the music, did you? No. The music is the most important part of the Aladdin movie, to me, anyway. The music does not disappoint. Like I said before, I did get the soundtrack and started listening to it a little bit ahead of time. just because I couldn't resist and I needed a little bit of a glimpse into what the movie was going to be like. There's definitely a new flavor to the songs, which is actually really good, and it works well, I think. And then definitely because it pairs with, and it works because it pairs well with Will Smith and the kind of music that he does. I actually just watched an Ellen interview where Will said that once he heard what the music was going to be like for the film, then he was like, yes, this is a role for me. So whenever he was about to play Genie. So all right, I just want to put this in there while we're on the subject of music. Please, please, please don't discredit this film because of the small clip of Prince Ali that you saw as a trailer. That didn't even do it any justice. So it just kind of introduced the beginning of the song and of course how they are when they ride into the city of Agrabah to present before the king. Wait till you see the rest of it. It's big. It's Disney big. Of course it's Disney big. And it actually turned out to be one of my favorite sequences in the film. In the animated version, I loved the Prince Ali part. That was my favorite part then, and I was really hesitant about how it was going to play into this. They did not disappoint. It's a little bit slow coming in, as you see in the trailer, but it's a build-up. It works. It's great. You'll be pleasantly surprised. My other two favorite characters in this movie are definitely Carpet and Abu. Total CGI characters, of course. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how they did it. I think Abu is, I mean, Carpet obviously, but I think Abu is CGI. Could he have just been like a little monkey that they trained well? I'll have to look that up. I don't even know. Do you know? Help me out in the comments below if he was real or if he was CGI. But Carpet is amazing. I remember when we were kids and the first Aladdin came out and they introduced Carpet as this computer technology that they used for some kind of computer animation within the film, and was such a big deal. If they ever personified an inanimate object perfectly, it's Carpet. I mean, that thing, it could not have been any better. Those people who worked on Carpet in the movie, kudos to you because you did an excellent job. I mean, every movement, every twist, every turn, just his personality. The only thing I did not like about the film, if there was anything I couldn't like about the film, I wasn't say I didn't like it, but I was surprised because I thought that with the original storyline for Aladdin and how they originally drafted up this idea of Aladdin having a mother, I don't know if he's supposed to have a mother and a father or a mother, but in that sequence, and I think it's in the Broadway show too, which I didn't see, which I can't believe it. He sings a song called Proud of Your Boy, and it's actually one of my most favorite songs, Disney songs that were ever put out. I know it wasn't released in the original Aladdin film because they scrapped the whole idea of him having parents to make him more of a orphan, so it was not used then. But the song appeared on this 4-disc collection I have. I think I could put a picture of what it looks like up here. It's like the music and the magic. I forget what it's called. But anyway, there was a 4th disc in that box. It was for Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin. And then the 4th disc was the original score for Aladdin before they scrapped the idea of having him have parents in this film. So that was in the animated film, by the way, I should clarify. In this film, he has no parents. Keeps going with the, you know, in one step ahead thing when the lady says, I blame parents except he hasn't got them. It completely falls in that storyline. So I knew that they weren't going to have that storyline in there from that moment on, which I was really disappointed about because I really like that song. But it's okay. I get it. No worries. I still got the song. I listen to it whenever I want. Overall, I'm just going to say, yes, it was a good film. I would go see it. I am going to see it again. I'm going to see it tomorrow with the rest of my family and some friends. But for now, it is definitely a very good film. I'm going to go out there and say that I liked it better than Beauty and the Beast. I think Aladdin is a front runner for the live action remakes. I think a lot of people will be excited that this one has done so well that they will set the standard for other ones. Like Lion King is coming out later this summer. We know we can't call that a live action remake because it's all CGI, except maybe they used the land. I don't know. I don't know how that works either. But it looks really cool, and it looks like it follows exactly the way that the storyline for the animated story did. I know Mulan is coming out. We're very excited about that one too. I know I heard some other rumors. Lady and the Tramp, I think. Whatever. Anyway, overall, go see the new Aladdin. I think you'll really like it, especially if you're a fan of the other one. I don't think there's anything that they've done that's going to make anybody upset as far as how the original one was created and how this one was made and how of course how they had to use different people for different roles, because it's just, I mean, it's 20-some years later, right? How many years later is it? 92 to 2019. Is that 27 years? Whew. 27 years. It was well worth the wait. Look for the Disney Easter eggs. There are a couple in there, of course, because of the genie. How could they not have him throw a few of his own little things in there? But there is a couple Disney Easter eggs to look for. The storyline connections, I'm telling you, you're going to be surprised. I hope you enjoy it. The characters, the music, it's all there. I'm going to see it again. But I'd love to know your thoughts as well, so definitely make sure you leave your comments below. Maybe you agree with some of the things I said. Maybe you don't. It's okay, whatever. I mean, that's why we have this thing, right? That's why we have this platform. So definitely leave a comment below. Let's talk about what we got. Also, tell me if you like this kind of thing. I've never done a review reaction type thing to a movie before. So if you like that, well, I kind of did. I did the Bird Box thing. But that's not really, that was more about those kind of movies and not just that movie in particular. Whatever. If you like it, let me know. I'll do a couple more. Alright guys, I gotta go edit this and get this out because it's still opening weekend. I think still a lot of people are looking for some information on this film and I want to be able to present it in a great way. And if you want to see more from what we're doing here on this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit like, and I will see you guys later. Thanks, have a great day.